Hi, Philip Chesney here with English Interviews. In today's video, we're finally going to talk about what are your salary expectations. This question can come in a number of different ways. How much salary do you expect? What are your salary expectations? What do you expect in the way of salary, etc. No matter what way they ask it, you will have to find the best way to answer this question. In most cases, interviewers are trying to determine if they can afford you, how confident you are, and if you value your work. Sometimes employers are in the market for bargains, looking for quality employees on the cheap. Before you answer this question, you really need to know the market rate for the position, and nowadays this information is much more accessible. Check out sites like Glassdoor, PayScale, Salary.com, and others. Make sure you research this information so you'll feel better prepared. Having a general idea is better than having no idea. Here are some situations that may occur during your talk with the recruiter. How much do you expect to earn? Since you may not have had many interviews with this interviewer so far, or maybe this is the first one, focus more on selling yourself and throw the ball back in their court. My focus is finding a position that is a good fit and that I'm aligned with the company's vision and mission. I'm certain that the salary offered is competitive with the market. With this type of answer, you demonstrate confidence in your skills, and you don't want to make an on-the-spur-of-the-moment decision. The worst thing you can do is sell yourself short and not make what you're worth. However, there is the tendency that some interviewers will continue to push for a specific number. The number itself could even be a part of their filter. So, if you are pushed to give a number, convey to the recruiter that you have done your homework, you've done your research, and that someone with this kind of experience would expect a range from X to Y. If the interviewer asks about your current salary, not always we're getting an extremely high salary at our current job, or maybe we're getting a great salary, or maybe we have a low base salary, a lot of commission, maybe we have a series of benefits which justifies earning a lower salary. You may say something like, my current salary really doesn't represent my current job. I have taken on a series of new tasks and responsibilities at work. You may also mention that you work in Arkansas, but are interviewing for a position in Silicon Valley. So your salary there is much lower because cost of life is much lower. Now for some tips. Stay positive and optimistic. Be grateful and show your enthusiasm for the position. Make a reasonable counteroffer. It is best to give a range, but make sure you do your homework. Can you live on the salary? Turning down the offer. If you have financial stability and can wait a few months for a better offer, sometimes it's best. Sometimes there is a salary limit at the company. Many times this is the case, but salary doesn't have to be everything. Think about the rest of the package. Maybe you can negotiate a higher bonus, maybe more vacation days, maybe company stock. This is definitely something to consider, and you should not shy away from it. Make sure to bring it up in the future talks. So just remember, don't be afraid of the question, be prepared for it. I hope that you've liked today's short tip and that you'll be able to put it into practice. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and share it with your friends who are on the job hunt and others who you might be training. Until next Tuesday.